and strengthening institutional accountability remains invaluable. Today's engagement offers us an opportunity to reflect on our journey, share our milestones, and highlight the strategic transformation that have characterized what we proudly describe as the new IMT. Number one, institutional stability and governance reforms. Since assuming office in November 2024, our administration has prioritized institutional stability, transparency, and inclusive governance. We have strengthened internal administrative processes, enhanced accountability mechanisms, and fostered a culture of teamwork among staff and management. Through consistent engagement with unions, staff, and students, we have maintained industrial harmony and created an enabling academic environment conducive to learning and innovation. Number two, academic repositioning and program expansion. One of our core mandates has been to reposition IMT academically to compete favorably at national and global levels. Our key achievements thus far include the following. Number one is the accreditation and reaccreditation of several academic programs. Number two is curriculum modernization to reflect emerging industry needs. Number three is strengthening of entrepreneurship and practical-based learning. And number four is advancement of digital learning systems and ICT integration in teaching and administration. Most notably, we have completed arrangements to sign MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, with the Cross River State University to commence a top-up degree program, enabling our graduates from the higher national diplomas to obtain a Bachelor of Science BSc degree after a one-year academic program. This initiative bridges the long-standing gap between HND and BSc qualifications and opens new academic and professional opportunities for our graduates. Number three is strategic partnerships and innovative drive. IMT is now positioned as a hub for innovation and technology-driven development. A landmark achievement in this regard is our $12.95 billion strategic partnership with Aeron Technology to establish Nigeria's first world-class tech manufacturing plant. This project is projected to, number one, produce thousands of solar energy systems, drones, and AI servers. Number two, generate substantial revenue. Number three, create up to 20,000 direct and indirect jobs. And number four, position IMT as a catalyst for industrial and technological transformation. This partnership represents a bold step in aligning technical education with real sector productivity. Number four, infrastructure development and campus renewal. Under our administration, we have embarked on significant infrastructural improvements across our campuses, including renovation of lecture halls and laboratories, upgrading of workshop facilities, improvement of campus security architecture, enhanced power water supply systems, beautification, and environmental sustainability initiatives. Our goal is to provide a learning environment that reflects excellence and modernity. Number five is student-centered policies. Our students remain at the heart of our transformation agenda. We have, therefore, strengthened student support services, improved academic scheduling efficiency, enhanced examination processing systems, encouraged innovation, research, and entrepreneurial initiatives. We are committed to producing graduates who are not only academically sound, but also industry ready and globally competitive. In this regard, distinguished members of the press, it is important for you to know that we have championed and still championing this campaign of one diploma, one skill. And everything we are doing is to enhance the ability of our students to graduate from IMT no longer as job seekers, but as job creators. And that is our goal with this campaign of one diploma, one skill. And by so doing, we're enhancing the employment capacity of our students upon graduation. Number 6 is the Art, Science and Technology exhibition. Today, we are going to start our week-long convocation activities with this exhibition. And this exhibition will showcase everything that we've been doing in IMT in terms of our arts, science and technology productivity. And therefore, today's exhibition demonstrates the creative ingenuity and technical competence of our students and staff. It showcases practical solutions, research outputs, technological prototypes, and artistic expressions that reflect the strength of our multidisciplinary approach to learning in IMT. This exhibition is not merely ceremonial, it is our practical evidence that IMT is fulfilling its mandate as a leading technological institution in this country. Number 7, the upcoming convocation program. This forthcoming convocation, which is our combined convocation from the 43rd to the 50th, will be on the 21st of February this year. And this convocation will celebrate the academic achievements of our graduating students and recognize distinguished individuals who have contributed meaningfully to national development. It will also serve as a platform to reaffirm our commitment to excellence, innovation, and institutional growth. In conclusion, distinguished members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, IMT is undergoing a purposeful transformation. We are consolidating our heritage while boldly charting a new future anchored on innovation, strategic partnerships, academic excellence, and responsible governance. We invite you, therefore, to partner with us in telling this amazing story of a renewed institution, an institution that is redefining technical education in Nigeria. We welcome you to come on board to the new IMT, which we are championing. On that note, let me thank all of you for your time. Let me thank all of you for your presence. Let me thank all of you for your continued support. And may the good Lord bless all of you, bless Enugu State, and bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for the rector. That was an excellent piece from the rector this morning. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the class. Please, we are on item, like I said, less than 30 minutes we are done because we have another program. We are on item number 8. Item number 8, okay? So, which is interactive section. And we expect members of the press to ask questions. Any of you, your name, the organization you represent, and then your question. Thank you very much.
Good morning once again.
Are broken down as follows. For 2018 graduating year, we are going to be presenting for any graduates 1,442, total of 2,000, 957 graduates. And that is for 2018. Are we good? 448. Total 1135. 1,135. The last but not the least, 2025, ND graduates 653, HND graduates 1558, 1,558. That's for HND. And the total will be 2,211. 2211. 2211. Okay? And that's the breakdown for the graduating students from 2018 to 2025. And that's how we arrived at the number. Is that okay? Is that okay? Very good. So that's Lawrence. I think that has taken care of that part of your question, all right? Yes. Very good. Then the other aspect of the question is self-explanatory. The aspect of why did it take us this long to prepare this combined convocation. For the information, and I'm sure many of you already know this, I assumed office here in November 2024. And just last year, November, we celebrated 1 year anniversary. And therefore, what I'm doing by this combined convocation is the ongoing process to address all the backlog that I inherited in IMT. Many of you are aware, when we had our 1 year anniversary, that we presented all the programs which we presented for accreditation, reaccreditation, which we conducted twice last year. And we were able to clear the academic backlog. And now we want to clear the convocation backlog. And that is why we are having this combined. In other words, I am simply trying to clear the backlog so that going forward, we can now have our annual convocation the way it should be. So if anything, this management.
Yes.
Going by what you write as per the graduating number of the graduating students, we'll look from that 2018 down to 2025. You can see there is this diminishing number. I wouldn't want to ask you why, but I want to ask sure that this number is going to get back to the usual population used to have. Secondly, you mentioned about the technology, which has to be, we have to do manufacturing of solar drones and solar system also. I know at the first anniversary, we made mention of this. I want to know what, in concrete terms, has been done about this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just a follow-up, Prof. My name is Chijoke Obodo. I work with GMT News Nigeria. Some time ago, we read about the partnership between IMT and a US-based firm. that is helping in characterizing your system, or digitizing your record system. So we also like to know how far this goes.
Thank you very much, my friends. Thank you. First, let me take the question relating to the dwindling number of graduates. I can tell you that looking at that record also, I can see that 2018 was 2,957, and then 2019 almost double. Same thing 2020, same thing 21, same thing 22, and then it started now dwindling from 2023 to last year. And I can tell you that at the level. And so these students come in here and they graduate at the ND level. And there is no commensurate HND level to proceed. And therefore, they will now have to leave to go and look elsewhere. Okay? And that's one of the things that we tackled last year. We have now ensured that every IMT program must have a commensurate HND component so that these students can continue. And so what we have also done now is to rejig our processes. We have rejigged our admission process. We have rejigged the whole idea of processing admission. We have rejigged everything that makes IMT now attractive. And we have done this as part of the new IMT initiative because we believe that the number one source of marketing for any institution are the graduates. If the graduates feel good with their experience, they will definitely market the school to their friends and family. And so we are addressing this. And that's why we have this campaign of the new IMT. The new IMT, where everything must look new. And for those of you who knew the front of our IMT before last year, you will agree with me that there is indeed a new front in IMT. But we're not going to stop there. Our idea is to cascade this down so that it will be a holistic initiative. And if you step in, as you are going to follow me to the exhibition, and I am telling you that that is part of our campaign, that we are aggressively now tackling our admission. We are aggressively, well, we've tackled the issue of accreditation. And let me share some good news with you. In the last accreditation, re-accreditation, that we presented 2 times last year, we were able to attract new programs. These were programs that we are aggressively addressing this issue of students' enrollment. And we are confident. The last question from my very good friend Chijoke. You talked about the partnership with Aaron and the solar. First of all, we just, I think last 2 weeks, was it last 2 weeks, Madam Reg? Last 2 weeks, we formalized that relationship by signing the MOU with the company. And so we have done that. And we have a legal document now evidencing that. In addition to that, we have also received the assurance that they will be here on Saturday for the convocation, and their drones will be up in the air so that the governor and all of you will see that indeed we are kickstarting that relationship before we start production, which we have dedicated our industrial center. That will be the location for the production of the solar. But their drones will be up in the air during the convocation on Saturday. And so we have kickstarted that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, for addressing all of those issues. Again, we are still having more business. Okay? This time around from the gentleman. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. All protocols duly observed. My name is Shoma Owansonga from Urban Radio 82. Okay, to the rector, I have 3 questions for you, but I'll start with this one, okay? do know that lots of times people argue that graduates are unemployable. All right, when you call them for interviews, you ask questions, or you give them tasks, at the end of the day, they're able to do little or nothing. So what is IMT in this regard doing with industry players to ensure that graduates are employable and industry ready? That's one. Secondly, with all the infrastructural projects that we have in IMT, I believe it's not done with water, it's done with funds. All right, so I would also want to ask, how is IMT addressing funding constraints, particularly in the face of rising operational costs? We do know that the cost of doing business before now was a lot easier based on what we have on the table right now. So how is IMT working in that regard? And the last one is, to what extent does the government subvention, because I know that IMT also gets subventions from the government. So in what way or to what extent has that government subvention meets the institute needs, and what alternative resources are being explored? Because with all the projects that are going on here, I must comment that they are amazing. All right, so, and I know that IMT is not just doing it in the other hand. So, yes, thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Thank you. Your questions, Sarah team, starting with the first one on how we are preparing our students to be employable and industry ready. I can tell you that this is very, very important to us as management. It's so important that we have intentionally started this campaign for one diploma, one skill. And if you look at that campaign, it summarizes the whole idea that we are intentional about addressing the employability of our students. Okay? And not just employability, because in reality, the jobs are no longer there. And that's why we are Uli Furniture. Many of you may not know Uli Furniture, but this is one furniture company that is not just providing furniture for our smart schools, but producing furniture for export. And today they are here in IMT, producing furniture right here in our industrial center. And we have done this and many others. Oh, just last week, I was at Nikelek Hotel to address the Nigeria Export Promotion Council. They just finished their 1-week retreat in Nikelek this weekend. And they invited me, courtesy of Chief Mrs. Ezenwa, who is the founder of Lelook. Lelook, please Google it at your convenience. This woman is from Enugu State. And she's the founder of Lelook handbags. But handbags made with Nigerian fabric. And they export this all over the world. So today we have also entered into a partnership with her. She's now partnering with the Department of Fashion. And they are going to establish their institute here. As a matter of fact, they're already setting up the institute where they will be producing these bags for exports from IMT. And we have so many others. Oh, in addition to that, we on our own, from our Entrepreneurial Development Center here, we started the IMT bread. The IMT bread is now NAFDAC certified, and we are producing it here. In addition to that, our water bottling company or factory is under construction in the same place. And for all of you, from today to the end of this convocation, every water that will be served for this convocation will be IMT water. Lawrence is saying that he has not seen the water. Lawrence? Mike, can you please serve them this water so that they can be drinking this water as I'm talking about it? In addition to that, IMT tissue factory, IMT tissue production factory, is also been established in the same EDC. All the machines are there. And as you all know, all the raw materials are coming from everything that we use in IMT called paper. And this time around, we are trying to be environmentally friendly by recycling all our waste papers in that factory. Can we get a round of applause? And so, why I'm saying all of this is that you can see that we're intentional. in providing these opportunities for our students to acquire skill. Oh, let me now address the media. For all of you in the media, I have a good news for you. Our, what set is it? 1990 set. 1990 set from our mass communication department donated the equipment for our online television. And we're showcasing our online television from today for the entire convocation. It's on. Our online television is on. Real time covering this program. Real time. And so you can now see, for all our students in mass communication, we have given them the opportunity through our online television. Okay? And this is what we have. And we are encouraging our students to please look around and take advantage of all of this. So you can acquire this skill for free. You don't have to pay for it. Yes, you pursue your diploma, but at the end of your journey, you can say that while I was here, I paid for one, and I got the other one for free. And I think that's a good deal, is it not? Buy one, get one for free. That's the new IMT. Now about the projects. Yes, let me address the issue of subvention. Our government is providing subvention, and the subvention is coming, and we are immensely grateful to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Enugu State. He has been fantastically supportive of this management, and he has supported us in so many ways, and that's why we're very proud to give this scorecard. But you can also agree with me that due to the limited resources and then the number of tertiary institutions in Enugu State, there's no way that we can receive as much as we need to embark on all the projects which are springing up from IMT. And therefore, what we have done is to start aggressively to explore other sources of support and grants. And we want to use this opportunity to appreciate in a special way TED Fund. TED Fund has been very supportive, and they have been helping us with some of our projects. And just last year, when we did the 1-year anniversary, we commissioned many of them. For those of you who were here, we commissioned many TED Fund projects. And so we are seeking support from them. We're also looking at our alumni. Our alumni, I've told you how the 1990 set, and the alumni that are doing a fantastic job. As a matter of fact, on Friday, as part of the convocation lecture, we are going to also launch the new IMT initiative, which is an initiative from the alumni, again to raise funds to support us in the new IMT project, the beautification and all that we're doing. The alumni is actually the brain behind that initiative, and that will be on Friday during the convocation lecture. We're also looking at international sponsors. We have made some contacts, and that brings me back to the question about our relationship with Family Search. That's the American company from Salt Lake City in Utah, Salt Lake City. They are the ones who brought this intervention to us, and they are currently digitizing every student record in IMT from inception. All of them will now be digitized. No longer files. They are scanning every file, they are digitizing everything, and it's amazing. As a matter of fact, their continent rep from Utah came here last month, and we commissioned the center here. Their workers are there working around the clock, digitizing all our records from inception, and they will not leave here until they digitize every single student file in IMT. And everything will now be in this, and all of them digitized. And so, in summary, we are grateful to His Excellency, the Executive Governor. We are grateful to TED Fund. We are grateful to our alumni. We are grateful to our international partners and sponsors. And that's the story of this new IMT and the very modest improvements that were made and the projects that are springing up. That's the source. And thank you very much for that question. Thank you.
day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lucas Maso. I work with IMT TV. My first question, how is IMT? How is IMT leveraging this convocation to expand international visibility and collaboration? And second question, what's the major academic project that stakeholders should expect in 2 years?
Thank you very much. I can assure you that we are going to use this convocation to market IMT, not just nationally, but internationally. We are very deliberate in the way that we package this convocation. As we already told you, our online television, we did everything possible to launch our online television today. And so everything that we're going to do from today until the end of the week will be aired internationally. And all our alumni all over the world are watching us live. And we want to make sure that they see the new IMT at play. And you know what? The more you market yourselves, the more you regain their confidence that the new IMT is worth supporting. And I can tell you that if we are able to get just 10% of the graduates who have passed through IMT, I can assure you that we'll be able to do much more because they're all over the world and they're doing fantastically well. And that's our target, and with that, we can also continue to attract other foreign partners. And we are hopeful that by the time we finish this program, with the way that we are deliberately and aggressively marketing the whole program, starting from today, it will definitely yield us great dividends. Okay? The second part of your question was on
major academic project.
Yes, we have started by consolidating our existing programs that we inherited in 2024. I've also reported to you that we have added more programs to them, cutting-edge programs. And it's one thing to attract these new programs. It's another thing for you to also equip the programs. Hire good and competent academic and non-academic staff, the right non-academic staff, with the right equipments and laboratories, and to that. In addition to that, when I came here in November of 2024, there were those students, and they were fantastically smart. And I lamented about the reality that upon graduation, these smart students cannot continue within the IMT community. We gave him a deadline to establish the IMT secondary school, and we wanted it to be ready and launched with all the other secondary schools in Enugu State on the same day last year. And I can report to you that the IMT secondary school was launched and started operation the same day that all secondary schools in Enugu started this new academic session.
Share the water, please. At this point, gentlemen and ladies, you can agree with me that we've had enough of this question and answer, and the rector has dealt appropriately with all issues raised. Distinguished colleagues, friends, gentlemen of the press, can we give the rector another round of applause? All right.
Lawrence, that's IMT water. Thank you very much. Thank you. I want you to come tomorrow so that tomorrow I'll serve the bread. If I serve you the water and bread today, you may not have the incentive to come tomorrow. But I know Chioma will come every day. So whether I serve her water today or not, Chioma will be here with us.
All right. Thank you very much, Rector. At this point, I skip that somehow, but at this point, I think one of the judges raised that issue. convocation activities for the week. And I will invite our registrar, which is Patricia Osland, to just read out the activities for the week culminating to Saturday the 21st, which is the day of convocation. Thank you.
Good afternoon, my rector, deputy rector, and all other principal officers. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
As you all can see, that this 43rd to 50th consolidated convocation ceremony has started today with various activities for the week. Starting from today, at least we are now into the press conference, after which we move down to the International Conference Center for the convocation exhibition. Tomorrow, Tuesday, 17th, we will be having our sports for all the staff and students of the institute at the football pitch, starting in the morning by 8. On Wednesday, 18th, we have the NYSC pre-mobilization workshop for ND2 and HND2 students. That should be handled by the DSA, and all of us should be there too. And at the end of it, in the evening, we'll be having a kind of movie by Eddie. On Thursday, we'll have our convocation awareness and cultural day for all staff and students. We have all been mandated to appear in our traditional attire. On Friday, we'll have our convocation lecture and the new IMT initiative for all the staff and students at the International Conference Center. Then on Saturday, which is the convocation day proper, everybody is invited. We are all invited. So we should all be there. On Sunday, 22nd, we shall be having our Thanksgiving service at Wesley Methodist Cathedral, Owani. So you are all invited. The press, we invite you all to come. Don't say we have ended the IMT activity. You are all invited for the Thanksgiving. At least we go there to glorify God for what has been done. Thank you all.
Okay, quickly, I've just directed the PRO to make a copy of the program and distribute so that you have a copy and you now note the time. In addition to that, my media aides just informed me that anybody who wants to get everything about this speech and all that we're going to say for the week, can please go to my Facebook page and you can get everything there. It's all real time on my Facebook page, okay? So you can get everything there. Is that okay?
All right.
Is it up already?
Yes, it's up already.
It's up already. It's
Real time.
It's live.
All right, thank you for having us. Again, I want to thank everyone. At this point, we are invited for 9, and that's both of times by our own deputy director.
Thank you very much. Director, sir, Motamaka, the able acting registrar, the acting bursar, acting DWS, and the acting chief librarian, management team, and the directors and deans, and the gentlemen of the press, our wonderful, wonderful people that carry the news and make us so their life. Director, my job is very simple again. Vote of thanks. The only thing is that I did not come with my voting card, but I'm going to cast it with my verbal expression. This week will be a week of votes of thanks. But from what my rector was able to reel out today, you can see that under a month, a year, and a few months, we are able to achieve, without comparing anybody to anybody, some wonderful strides to the glory of God. Why do I say praise and has erected bridges, has broken walls, and that we call management by walking about. We love him for that. And we love working with him. And I can also equally tell our pressmen that you have found in IMT team for always being there with us. So good order. Thank you for packaging this. Then the gentlemen of the press, I want to thank you especially, Bro Lord, and Bro Geoffrey and Good and the rest of them all. You've been always here with us, and you have the history of IMT, and you can say that without the press, this information will be with us. And from the Bible, the Lord Almighty said in Genesis chapter 1 verse 3, let there be light. And there was light, and it was recorded and distributed. Our rector has already said it, let there be light. And you have recorded it. We are now going to see the distribution, both in writing and in other materials. Thank you very much for coming. From now till Sunday, we expect to be with you. Please.
Thank you so very much, my director, for that wonderful speech. Again, I want to thank all of us. I want to thank. Again, I want to appreciate the media team, particularly our online TV, the INT, Spark TV. Today we did a test run of this technology. And you will agree with me, it's not always easy. For the first time, we had a lot of issues. But then, I thank God we've been able to overcome all those troubles. Going forward, we will have a seamless operation. And I want to thank the leader of the team, Arisan Yubo, for living up to the expectation. To all of you in the crew, I appreciate you. One fantastic group in a group. For me, at this stage, I became different. For God, in His infinite mercy, will always have a way to encourage us and make us live up to our expectation. Thank you so very much for coming around. Again, I want to appreciate our rector. You know, even without like this morning, was just giving to people. And the way he handled it as sometimes I don't feel like sometimes I don't feel like presenting anything for him because I know that he will always handle it very well. I know that he will always handle it very well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for presenting us well again. For presenting us well again.